What is good, YouTube? My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tech. Happy New Year. This is the first video of the new year, 2018. Today, we're going to be talking about the Gear S3 in 2018. I picked this up at the tail end of 2017. There was a lot of deals being given towards this watch. Now, I didn't get anything off of the price, but I received the $100 gift card with the purchase of this device. I figured I could leverage that against a tech purchase of the future for the channel or whatever. So we're gonna hold on to that gift card and put that to use. This video would have been done a lot sooner, but I don't know if you can tell by my voice, I'm just now getting back well. I'm just now getting back to almost 100%. I'm not quite there, 100. My voice isn't 100%. Bear with me on that tip, but I just wanted to get this video done. I can't just sit around and not let the grind keep going, so I had to get back in it. Y'all know I keep it real. Let me just straight up tell you like this. I absolutely love this thing. This is a great wearable. Before I even do that, let's get into the reasons why I like this thing. But I just want to let you know up front, like, yo, I love it. You know what, my style, you know what I mean? Like all the other wearables, yo, this is a really dope wearable. I think it's, if not number one of the top. You know, it might be one of the best wearables you can grab. Samsung was one of the intro pioneers in wearables. Actually, when they first released their Gear rendition, and it was alongside the Note, at that time, I was very close to jumping ship. I was in the Apple ecosystem at that time. Apple was supposed to drop their rendition of a larger screen. So I gave Apple another chance with the iPhone 6 Plus, and that was my last Apple device. No shots fired. Well, yeah, shots fired, actually. Enough about Apple. Well, actually, you know what? Speaking of Apple, just real quick, yo, I'm not even gonna get deep into this, but yeah, you know, is your device moving a little slow lately? Have you seen the new iPhone X? They're more focused on numbers and volume of sales as opposed to, I think, the consumer and the product that they're giving us right now. That's just my shot at Apple. It's a legit shot, and I still want to stay in that ecosystem because I loved it when it was good, but you're slacking, for real. Get it together. I'm not playing. Like, that's just straight up. And that's no shade. This is a tech channel. I love tech. I love Apple. I love Samsung. I love Google products. I love Huawei. I love it all because it's all tech. It's all innovative. But I got to keep it real, and that's what I do. So, and if you feel some kind of way about someone keeping it real and nudging you to do something better, then hey, all right, enough about Apple. I'm sorry. This is about the Gear S3 in 2018. One of, if not the best wearable that you can get. Now, we are in 2018, and you know, a question I want to ask, where is the Gear S4? And I think Samsung, when they released the Gear Sport, instead of the S4, they may have been buying themselves some time to put further development to the Gear S4. Now, I'm hoping they drop a rendition of the Gear S4 this year. But this isn't about the Gear S4, this is about the Gear S3, so let's talk about it. Right now, currently, I am on the 3.0 Tizen software. I got it about a week or two ago. I don't know, I was under the weather. I wasn't feeling too well, but I did get that. When I first did my customization and my first impression vid, I was on the older software. I read a couple articles or forum posts saying don't go to Tizen 3.0, it kills the battery. I just want to let you know I don't have battery issues. It's not draining my battery more, and actually it integrates a lot better with softwares that aren't Samsung. So I'm actually liking Tizen 3.0. Maybe I'll do a more detailed Tizen 3.0 video later on. So let's get into the reasons why I say this is one of, if not the best smartwatch wearable you can get right now. We already know Samsung is known for this, the display. The display on this thing is beautiful. Like, it's very easy to see. I don't have to increase brightness. That's a part of what prolongs the battery on here. If you don't have to turn it all the way up to see the device and to use the device, then you're saving battery. And literally the way this thing is designed, you don't have to. And it's still beautiful. It still has all of the bang for the buck out of it. That's why I'm excited, and that's why I still love this thing. I got a ton of awesome watch faces that I've gotten. I kind of showed some of them in the customizing my Gear S3 video. If you haven't watched that, I'll drop the card up here for you. Check that out. Check it out next. Speaking of watch faces, I got a bunch more links that I found after that video that I'm going to throw down in the description below. Check those out. Get your Gear S3 looking real fly. Number two thing I love about this wearable and what makes it very convenient and usable is this turn wheel. You guys, Like, for real. And it makes so much sense because this is nothing out of this world to you. A lot of watches, the face turns right here. Like Samsung, great job. This is like a natural action on a watch. And the way for you to take that natural action and turn it into the feature of how you use your smartwatch, You can clap too, come on. They did a great job incorporating that. She thinks to talk to her. Hey, be quiet. All right, I'm doing a review. So they incorporated that perfectly. Like, I use that to interact with my smartwatch more than my finger. So I'm turning the wheel and then hitting the finger for the second gesture to make an action. Speeds up the process of using it. It is very handy. I love it. I love the way that they built the structure of Tizen and for it to use that turn wheel. The turning bezel is amazing. Another feature I love about this thing is battery life. Like, come on now. Biggest thing I hated about my Huawei watch was I had to charge it every single day. And if I forgot to, I was screwed the next day. This watch, you can get away charging it every other day. It lasts 2 days on one charge. You can maybe squeeze a little bit more depending on how your use is and your notifications. I get a lot of notifications and I like them being sent to my watch. So depending on the day, you know, my watch is booming. But I get 2 days solidly, easily. If I'm too tired or I forget to charge my watch, there's no worries. I can pick it up the next morning, go about my day without any issues and still have percentages left. Battery life on here, amazing. Even with Tizen 3.0 for me, it's amazing. So another thing that I like about this thing, we're gonna talk about watch faces, customization. Ton of watch faces you get for this thing. Even my Android Wear watch faces that I had inside of, I use Watchmaker. I love that app. Recommending it. I'm not sponsored, but it's a great app to use because you get so many user submitted faces for free that you can throw on that. You may pay for the app, but it's well worth it. You get your money back times 10. You don't even have to buy the pay faces. But for the most part, I find a lot of user submitted watch faces. Again, speaking of watch faces, I got a lot of links down below to other pages where you can find some really awesome watch faces. You can search them, dig through them, and get your Gear S3 on point. Another feature I like about this thing is the Samsung Fitness app, or whatever it is on here. Now, I don't use like the heart rate sensor. I turn that off. Like, as far as like it counting your steps and your goals and your target and it keeping up with that and it kind of informing you and everything, I actually like it. At first I was like, man, I don't want any of that. I'm not watching calories or anything like that. I'm not tripping off calories burned or my workout or whatever. I'm very active throughout my day, but I need to get more active though. I need to get back out there on the hoop, you know what I'm saying? So the one thing is, I think I gotta turn this feature off for it to like automatically detect when you're doing something. Like right now, I'm using my hands a lot. It thinks I'm working out. It thinks I'm in the gym, like doing my thing, you feel me? But really, I'm just talking with my hands very, you know, I get it in. People were concerned about the amount of apps that you have designed for Tizen and the platform. Now, let me just say this. Chit-chatting for a minute, let's get that back on. So yeah, like I was saying, the most ideal use on a smartwatch for the most part is notifications, like number one. Being able to get your notification without pulling your phone out and being able to interact with that notification. That's like number one. Now, apps on a smartwatch, a small screen, it depends on how the app is. Now, if the app is an app that extends the app that's already on the phone, maybe like a Slack app. Samsung, if you're watching this, please get Slack integrated into your Tizen platform. I don't know if it takes the company to get into it. I know that was on Apple Watch, and like I said, I only had the Apple Watch for 3 days when it first dropped. Took it right back. End of story on that one, but Slack was on there, and I use Slack a lot. I'm in a Slack chat, you know what I mean, my boys. I would love to have Slack on here. Now, it integrates with Slack well. Don't get me wrong. A notification I get out of my Slack chat, I can hit read more and kind of scroll back so many posts and conversations within the chat. But if I had a dedicated app, I could probably get more scrolling and see more of that app, see more of the chat, and see more of what's going on. Because a lot happens sometime in the chat, and you gotta, you know, get scroll on, and it would be dope. I ain't gonna tell you about what kind of chat it is. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, there's a lack of apps, but you can interact with your notification from these apps and Instagram and so forth. But it would be nice to have like a dedicated Instagram app on Tizen and a dedicated Twitter app. I'm not 100% if there is one. I think I may have searched. I'm pretty sure I searched by now. If I'm wrong, correct me, shoot me a link. Let me get on that so I can have that. Anyways, it still integrates well with the notification. Another thing I want to point out is when my wrist vibrates, I'm like, okay, I got a notification. I go to turn it up to my face, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a black screen for a couple seconds until a notification pops up on my Android Wear. When I got a notification, I got the vibrate, and I threw my watch up to my face. The notification was there like instantly. So that's one little thing that I'm getting used to, is waiting those couple seconds for it. So like sometimes, like when I first feel it vibrate, I won't lift my arm up right away. Wait a couple seconds and lift it up. So Samsung, if you could improve that, that would be dope. Think about doing that, for real. Oh, I can't believe I skipped over this, yo. This should be higher up in my list and in my thoughts. Samsung Pay. Yo, I decided to implement Samsung Pay for the first time. Individually incorporated on this device as well as your phone. Two separate things. Having Samsung Pay and using this to do it is really awesome. You know, when you get ready to use it, it's not like, oh, you instantly go boom, boom, boom. You gotta hold this button, and as soon as it prompts you, you gotta enter a pin, which is cool because that's secure. And then after you get the pin, you can just turn the wheel, pick which card you want, lean that thing over, and cool. I enjoyed it. I use it. I like using it, actually. Just what I do when I get ready to get up there, I just hold it while they're like scanning whatever I'm buying, hit my little pin, so I'm ready to go. And as soon as they pull it up on the little thing, lean it over, hear the beep, I'm good to go. Samsung Pay is very convenient, it's really nice, so I love that thing. It is awesome. From what I'm getting is it's even more usable in more places than Apple Pay. It's just facts, okay? Samsung Pay, amazing. Give it a try. It's really dope. Have it in your watch. You don't even have to have your phone with you, and you can pull it up and use it. Like, for real, all in all, like I said in the beginning, like, I love this thing. This thing is awesome. It integrates well with my Note 8, but I feel like with the way that it ties in the setup, like it's universal. I could see if you had it on the Apple. Now, I haven't experienced this, so only take this for a grain of salt, but I could see it working just fine. Total package of a wearable. This is the ideal one. I like it. It looks good. That's another thing. It looks like a watch, not like a odd rectangular shape, and I get it. I think Apple did that so that when you see it, you know it's an Apple Watch. You still get the looks. You still get ads. I got compliments and I get asked, what watch is that? Especially when you whip it out and flip the little bezel and then bam, hit them up on the, you know, a lot of people get blown away by that. So, you know, you be really on your James Bond. This is a great looking watch. Has the right weight, has the right size to it for me. Females, I don't know, but there are a lot of women that still rock with the Frontier or the, I'm pretty sure with the Classic as well. This is the ideal watch. I want this on my wrist. I feel like I can get away rocking this. Now, the Apple Watch, it's okay. You know, with certain looks, it's not a traditional look. I can pull this off with a lot more looks, fits. Real talk, I'm just rambling, but at the end of the day, like, I really have nothing else more to tell you than just go get it right now. Like, if you're thinking about it, if you've been flipping through a bunch of reviews, like, literally what they're not gonna, yo, go get this. This is a great wearable. Samsung, yo, send me some info. Let me know about the S4. I would love to know, you know what I'm saying? If you want to send the S4, yo, I'm all hands, yo. I love your products. Yo, keep it 100. I see this as a just go get it now. You know, this is not sponsored. I didn't look at my unboxing video. I got it. I paid for it. Best spot. Great wearable. There's a few little caveats, but for me, like, my caveats are small. Like, I just want my message to pop up as soon as I get to vibrate, like, whatever the notification is. What was my other caveat? Oh, another little caveat, keyboard for replying to messages. I said this before, Android Wear 2.0. One thing they did right was their keyboard for responding, because you can just do the little swipe typing. You know, it's a full keyboard right across it. Yo, Samsung, I know you be watching. I know you looking at the other competitors and seeing what they got, but the keyboards that are available for the Gear, I'm not feeling them. I just want the full keyboard right there, and I could just do a little swipe to type thing, and it worked well. I enjoyed that on Android Wear 2.0. Made it very easy to respond to messages, fast, quick, easy. Responding to messages on my Gear, not as fun, not as pleasurable, not as fast. That's one thing I'm hoping someone creates a swipe. Either a developer creates a swipe keyboard for it or Samsung. I would prefer it come from you guys. Yeah, enough said. Go buy this thing right now if you're even on the fence about it. I don't even know why. It's worth it. Telling you straight up 100. Go get this wearable. My name is CJ. I love tech. This is CJ Knows Tech. I humbly thank you for, wait. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm on a goal and a journey to hit 10,000 subs. You know, even if we go more, if we can hit 100 this year, I'm all for it. I have no hesitations to that. Smash that sub. Hit that like. CJ Knows Tech. I'll be back with another video. I had to do the epic step off. You know what I'm saying? All right, peace. Yo. I just want to say, smash that like button for your boy. I don't even have my full voice. My throat is strained right now on me talking for this thing. I just spoke for like 26 minutes just to knock out this review, get it out, let you know that the Gear S3 is worth the purchase. Yo, smash that like button. Hit that sub button too, for real. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's go.